Good morning student. This video for class 10 students. Today we want to start the chapter shares and dividend. So first of all I want to define what is share. Share is basically defined as a part of a whole. Part of whole means suppose complete portion is 1. If you are dividing this one in three parts, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. So this 1 by 4 is a share of this 1. 1 by 4 is also a share of 1 and 1 upon 2 is the share of this whole. So basically share is a part of whole. This is the literal meaning of share. Now in terms of investment, how can we define the share? Suppose we have a company, uh, total capital is rupees 1 lakh. Okay, so this 1 lakh for for the formation of this ABC company, suppose A invested rupees 25,000, B's investment is 45,000 rupees, and C's investment is 30,000 rupees. So this ABC company has formed by the help of these shareholders. So this is the share of this one, this one, this one is the share of A, this one is the share of B, this one is the share of this. So you can say this is investment also, these are the parts also. So part is called a share. So in this chapter we are going to deal the concept of shares by the help of different formulas. So listen it carefully. So student, when any company is issuing a shares, so it gives a specific value that particular share. That value is called a face value of a share, and it never changes throughout the life of a share. So it is a fixed value, or you can say it is a face value of a share. This is also called as nominal value of a share. But due to the reputation of a share, the value of a share may increase or may decrease. If it is premium, we say it is increase. So for example, 100 rupee share, it is available in 120. It means due to the reputation of this particular share, it is available in a market, it is rupees 120. Maybe this rupees 100 can become rupees 90. So this time we can say it is the discount, means the share is available in a discount. When share is available in premium, then definitely this market value is more than the face value. So you can say if market value is more than face value, it is called uh, above par, above par. And when market value is less than face value, it is called below par. And at last, if face value is equal to market value, it is called at par. So the share may available in this condition also, share may be available in this condition also, and share may be available in this condition also. So there are two types of values, two types of cost are available for this particular share which is attached with this share. First is called face value or nominal value, and another is called market value of a share. The market value of share is a fluctuated value. The value of share may increase or may decrease, but face value will remain same. Okay. Now the next time it is coming dividend. Dividend means the profit distributed among shareholders. Means when any company launches a shares annually, whatever profit earned by the company, that is called dividend, and it is divided among the shareholders according to their shares. Okay, if anyone is investing 10%, he will get shares profit accordingly. If anyone is investing 50%, so accordingly he will get the profit. So this dividend is basically a profit, and this dividend is basically distributed according to face value. Means dividend is related to face value basically. Rate of dividend means d%. Now same dividend, if it is coming percentage form means in 100. In 100, how much will be the profit distributed, that is called rate of dividend. So we have two terms, it is dividend and dividend percent. So you should remember it. Dividend means profit distributed among the shareholders, and rate of dividend means in 100 how much is the dividend. Okay, so these are the two new terms for this particular part. The formulas related to this particular chapter, the first formula which I want to discuss with you, this is the number of share. For the particular, for this number of share, what you have to do, total investment of the shareholder divided by market value of one share, because this is the fluctuated value according to the market risk, whatever amount he has invested divided by market value, in which he is getting a one share, market value of one share. So if you are going to divide total investment by the market value of share, so you will get the number of shares. Okay, now from this formula you can get two more formulas here. See here, if total investment, if you will do the cross multiply this formula, so you will get the next formula, total investment is equal to number of shares into market value of one share. Similarly, market value of one share, if you are interested in market value of one share, so you have a formula, total investment upon n. So I calculated these two formula, I derived these two formula from this original formula only. Means the original formula is number of shares is equal to total investment upon market value of one share. Okay, so remember this formula. Now our next formula is dividend percent. If you are interested for the dividend percent, so what you have to use the formula, dividend upon number of share into face value of one share multiplied by 100. So this is the formula for dividend percent. What is dividend? Dividend means profit earned. This formula can also be written like this also, n into fv, it is called total face value. So we can say total face value also, dividend percent is equal to dividend upon total face value into 100. Okay, this formula is applicable when number of shares are not available, so total face value we have, so in that time you have to use this formula. Now our third and final formula is rate of return. Rate of return means the in 100 according to your investment. This is basically n into mv is total investment. So whatever profit, whatever return you are getting in your investment, that is called rate of return. So this formula is the final formula for this particular chapter. So we have total three formula you have to remember. First is number of shares is equal to total investment upon market value of one share. Second formula, dividend percent is equal to dividend upon n into fv into 100. And the third formula, it is in front of you, it is rate of return is equal to dividend upon n into mb into 100. This n into mb can also be written as total investment. Okay, so let us start the exercise. Before starting the exercise, I want to discuss one of the general question in front of you, where total investment 25,000 it is already given, face value of one share is rupees 100, market value of one share is 250, dividend percent is already given. What we have to find? We have to find the number of shares, and second part is total dividend. So in the first part, what we will do, number of shares n is equal to total investment upon market value of one share. It is 25,000 divided by 250, so we get 100. So total shares he will purchase 100. Now second part, we have to find dividend. For direct formula is not available, so dividend percent is equal to dividend upon n into fv into 100. I substituted the value of dividend percent, it is 10. Dividend we have to calculate into and number of share we have just calculated 100 here, so I substituted here into face value. Face value is already given in this question, it is 100 only, so here also it is 100. This 100 is cancelled out by this 100, so we cross multiplication, we get a dividend is equal to 1000. So this is the general question I solve for you. Try to get the idea from this question. Student, you should start the exercise 3 because this is the third chapter, and I will soon I will give one more video to you for solving the important questions. So what you have to do, just make a separate copy for the mathematics and try to solve all the questions which I discussed over here, and the homework part also you have to do. When the contact classes will be there, then I will check these questions. Okay, so make the separate copy and you have to do it, try to complete it, and assume it just like a regular classes to you. So it is compulsory to do all the questions which I am assigning you. Please start the questions from exercise number 3. Thank you very much.